If you've ever wasted time testing products that don't work, it's most likely because you're doing product research the wrong way and you're just guessing. Now, what most beginners do is they go to TikTok, they find a product that has a ton of engagement, and then they start running ads, which isn't necessarily wrong, but there's a lot more to product research than just looking at activity on social media. So if you're tired of wasting money, I want you to watch this video to the end because I'm going to show you exactly step by step how I validate winning dropshipping products before I spend $1 on ads. So basically, we're going to be doing live product research, and you're going to have some products that you can take from today's video and start running yourself. So if you're excited, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff is greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's hop right into my computer. All right, you guys, hopping right into my computer. This tool we're going to be using today is called Trend Track. This is how I validate all of my products before I even test them because it gives me so much useful information. I'm basically able to see all the top advertisements in the market, and I'm able to make decisions based off of how much money competitors are spending on the platform for specific products. Now, this is something that I recommend every beginner have when you first get started because doom scrolling on TikTok is only going to get you so far. You need to see real data. So if you want access to this tool, go down to the first link in the description. It's going to allow you to get 20% off your first 3 months. So anyways, what separates this tool from other ad spy tools that might be similar is the actual filters that we can use. So right now we're on the ads tab, okay? So I want to make sure that I filter this feed so that way every ad meets our criteria. So first off, we're going to start with the status. We want to make sure we see active ads. Do I even need to explain why that is? Okay. We want to see stuff that's actually being ran. Now, the ad creation date, I usually do the last 3 months because I want to see ads that have been created within the past 90 days. Anything after that is just too far out. We want to see stuff that's fairly recent. Now, days running is a filter that not many ad spy tools have, but Trend Track does. And I like to set this to at least 10 because if you're running ads for at least 10 days, you have to be somewhat profitable, right? And you filter out all the beginner dropshippers who just started their ads and, tested for 3 days and then gave up on the product. Now, niche, this is going to be completely up to you. I'm going to keep this broad, okay? But if you had a specific niche in mind that you were looking for products, you could choose that. So beauty and fitness, health, so on and so forth. Media type, I'm going to keep open, but if you wanted to look at just image ads or video ads, you can do that. Country, I'm going to put the big 5 countries. So United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and the United Kingdom. Language, English. Technology, we want to choose Shopify. Now, these next 2 filters are actually insane, okay? So pay attention. So live ads, this is going to be how many ads a competitor actually is running right now, okay? So I usually like to set this between, let's just do 40 to 250, okay? Because we don't want anything that's insanely scaled. We want people that are just starting the scaling process so that way we can come into the market and capitalize. Now, the one that actually blows my mind is Shopify themes. So I can have ads of competitors that are using specific themes. So what themes do dropshippers always use? They use Shrine Pro. They use Shrine. And then the new one is Elixir. Click those 3 on, and now every person 100% on this list is going to be dropshippers, which is going to make our life so much easier. So now we're just going to scroll through until something really catches our eye. That's really what I'm doing at this point, okay? There's no secret to it. I have a dropshipping eye at this point. I've been doing this for a while, so I'm just literally clicking on shop now buttons as something catches my attention to see if it's something that I can dropship and get into the market with. Okay, so that was a shaver there. That product's been ran through at this point. We really don't want to sell something like that. Okay, so this is magnetic eyelashes, I'm pretty sure. Yes, okay, so these are magnetic eyelashes. Solves a huge problem. You can get them for fairly inexpensive. I've sold this product in the past and I've made money off this product. So let's go with this one. So let's just say this was a product we're interested in seeing a little bit more about. So we're going to check out their product page. Okay, cool. So now we got some, inspiration about what they're doing, their angle, their offer, things of that nature. If we come back to this screen, we can actually see how long they've been running this ad for, 24 days. Falls right into our criteria. They started on January 14th, which is fantastic. So now what you're going to do is actually click into the ad. It's going to bring up this screen. And first, what we're going to want to do is go over to Facebook. So this is going to bring us to the ad library where, again, we can see more inspiration, see exactly what they're doing, what offers they're running, their ad copy, things like that. But what I'm really interested here is seeing the active ads, which is 61 active ads. And if we turn off the filter, we can see how many inactive and active they have. Okay, so 140. Okay, so So that lets you know they've had 140 ads in total. They have 61 active. That means they're fairly new to the market. Why this is important is, one, you don't want to sell a product that's already been pretty much ran through, right? So if this said, 1,200, that lets you know that they've been testing a lot of ads and majority of them are off. So let's go back to Trend Track. That checks off perfectly. We're good there. So now what we're going to do is, go to the brand tracker. When you do brand tracker, it's basically going to track the brand like way more in depth. You're going to be able to see monthly visits. You're going to be able to see their ad scripts. You're going to be able to see so many different things. Okay. Like check out how crazy this is. So we're going to be able to see the live ads. So as you can see, it's starting to have a spike here at January 7th and it's going up. It's literally at the most it's been within the past year, which is perfect. This is exactly what you're looking for. You can see the top landing pages. This would be useful if you felt like maybe they had multiple products on your store and you weren't sure if this information matches this. You can click to see which landing pages they're actually running, and you can see they have other products as well. So this isn't the only product. Then you can see their top 10 active ads. So you can go ahead and rework these ads. There's no guesswork here. You literally know what's working right now. 162 days. They've been running that for 19 days. Like they've been consistently launching ads for this product. So it has to be working. And again, we can download all of those videos. So if we come back and we click on Shop Analytics, we can click on the actual shop and we can see they're getting 10.4K monthly visits at a 2% conversion rate. They're making a decent amount of money, okay? So we can see live ads over time is starting to spike here towards January and February, which is great. You can see their top products. So now we don't even have to guess it. Their bestseller, their number one bestseller is the magnetic eyelashes. So just to estimate what they're actually making, I gave them a $50 AOV, 10,400 monthly visitors. That means they're getting about 208 orders at a 2% conversion rate. That means they're making about 10K a month, okay? So pretty solid. So based on what we've seen, I would say that this product is worth a test. I'm not trying to be biased because I have sold this before, but based on the spike within the past couple months, there's consistently new ads being added each and every single day. They have ads that have been running for an extended period of time. And also they're only running video ads. So you can come in and do some image ads and kind of switch things up, or maybe you just bring it to a different market. If you highlight over here, you can see they're running to the United States, but they're not targeting the United Kingdom. They're not targeting Australia, which in my opinion is a super underrated country. So you can change some things up, come to the market and possibly take a piece of this pie. So I keep seeing this video. So this is the one we're going to go ahead and check out. These are teeth whitening strips. Okay. There's multiple variations I've seen on TikTok Shop. A lot of the times people love to just take products from TikTok Shop and run them on Facebook ads. There's these ones right here. And then there's also ones where I believe they're like purple. You put them on your teeth and it leaves that purple residue and then they come out extremely white. So you can do either or, but teeth whitening is a huge industry. And again, this is a product that you can run subscriptions, automatic refills, delivered monthly, cancel anytime. So you can continue to have that reoccurring revenue. So we can go ahead and check out their website, see what they're doing. There's so many different angles that you can take with teeth whitening. So don't just be generic and just copy everything that they're doing word for word, because you're never going to get results that way. But try to come up with a different way. I like to use Claude to be able to come up with different marketing angles. So yeah, make sure you do your research. So if we come back, we can see that they've been running this ad for 31 days. They have 188 total live ads. If we click into the advertisement, we can head over to Facebook and check out how many ads they have running active. Okay, so they have 190 active ads. If we click off the X, we can see how many ads they have active and inactive. They have 520, which isn't that bad. That means they've tested a little bit, but we're still early in the game where we can come in and get a piece of that pie. So let's head right back to Trend Track. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to follow this in Brand Tracker so we can look at even more information about this specific company. So I love to look at their live ads. So if you come to live ads, you can see consistently they are having tons of new ads launched each and every single day and has yet to take a real dip. And they have tons of video ads. I guarantee you they just ripped these from TikTok Shop. Okay, so you can see a ton of videos. They do have some image ads, okay, but maybe you can come in and do some native image ads. There's a lot of different ways that you can come and attack this differently. If we come up to the top, click on Shop Analytics, we can see their monthly visits. And this is what we like to see, okay? 51,000 monthly visits at an 800% increase. So look at the traffic. Barely we're getting any visitors here, guys. August, 349, 1,879, 979, and then boom, spiked right up. That lets you know that they increased ad spend because it was working. Okay, so they are running traffic to the big 5 countries. I had to double check. I'm like, hold on, that doesn't even make any sense. But I wouldn't let that deter you. Doesn't really matter. There's still tons of traffic here, tons of proof that this product is actually working for this competitor. But this is a good sign because you're seeing new ads being launched every single day. 1 day ago, 7 days ago, 11 days ago. No one's going to continuously run ads for a product if it's not working. But we already know teeth whitening is a winning product. So if you come at it a different way, you can make it work. Maybe you sub niche down and talk to an older demographic that's like, 55 and up. Okay. Or maybe instead of doing a bunch of video ads, you try and do native image ads. You have to try and do something different, but this is definitely worth a test. So that's going to do it for the video. Okay. I wanted to show you guys exactly how I validate products and my thought process behind choosing products for my next test. Okay. As you can see, there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just about doom scrolling on TikTok and, hoping to God that the product's going to work. Okay. There's a lot of things that go into it. Okay. The live ads, the active ads. Okay. If they're consistently launching new ads each and every single day, their monthly visits. Okay. How long have they been running it? Is there a dip in their traffic? There's a lot that goes into this, guys. Okay. And Trend Track really helps me do this fairly easily. So again, if you want to try out Trend Track for yourself, be sure to go down to the first link in the description. That's going to allow you to try this for 3 months for 20% off each and every single month. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the continued support on the channel. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.